Recap. So we did have quite an interesting time where I did not improvise the first 2 hours and ignore all my notes. Nope. What did happen was interesting for Danala and might change some events later down the campaign. As everyone was waking up and figuring out what to do next, Flint noticed the child Kellen, who held the doll that looked like Danala, was stroking its fur. Flint then also noticed that the fur on Danala also moved. Kellen then went to the ear, and Flint saw Danela's ear move. And Danela looking around to see who touched her. Realization then hit as the zombie doll of Danala wasn't just coincidence, and that they were somehow connected. As Flint then also saw that Kellen noticed this happening, and with a little smile on his face, he put the doll on the ground and grabbed a rock. Flint ran in, grabbed the doll, promised to get him another one. The rest of the group then watched a few odd things as Flint took the doll to Danala and rubbed its foot. Danala's foot moved. Flint then tossed the doll. Yep, Flint then tossed the doll into the air, and Danala felt as if she was flying and falling. Some detect magic and arcana's rolls were then done by the group, and you all learned that this doll was a construct and had some sort of soul crystal embedded inside of it. Danala's soul. Well, at least part of it. Danala then used her dagger and cut a small little line in her fur, and you watched all the stitching on the doll fray. Wanting to understand this odd connection a little bit more, the doll had the mending spell cast on it just to see if it would heal Danela's wound, and you all watched in horror as it worked. Kind of. The doll's stitching was mended, the necrotic stitching in hair and flesh then appeared on Danela, and the doll started to sprout fur. Real fur. We all then heard a story of how Danala ended up where she is, and who Pinky was, since the doll did have their name on it. So we had a fun backstory dump. As the doll was stashed for later, you guys finally came up with a plan. Everyone but our party and Esmeralda are going to stay at the den until you retake Krezk back, and it's safe for the children to return. So with Kalliope in the lead, once again, we set off on a 3-day journey, and as Alissia set up her tiny hut spell to keep everyone safe for the night, and watches were set, a second group of Lumilia and Alissia noticed something strange in the dome. Outside the dome. Eerie green light started to flit from tree to tree, and the sounds of something large moving slowly around you all started to get closer. And as you both used your dark vision to look around, you finally saw what it was. A bunch of floating heads, undead heads, and large trees with floating undead heads instead of leaves. They were slowly moving back and forth as if protecting or hunting in this area, and you decided to wake up the rest of the party and decided to sit tight and wait till morning before trying to sneak past. No one really wanted to fight or really knowing what Barovia had in store for you, which is good because there were another 15 trees and hundreds of heads in the same general area. So when you all woke up, a lovely pass without trace was cast, and you snuck away cleanly. When the road was finally found, Calliope was reunited with her lost love, Lucy. Well, she goes by the Rotmother now, and was in the middle of the path with another death's head tree standing in front of it. It raised one withered skeletal hand and pointed at Calliope, and as Calliope failed her save, Calliope had images and memories flash over and over as to what happened to the one called Lucy after their last encounter with Strahd, and it wasn't pretty. After realizing that Lucy was gone and only the Rotmother remained, she watched her old friend open a portal inside the tree, walk through, and then kill the tree as it started to close. The heads in the tree then fell and buried themselves into the ground and started to sprout as new trees. With a look from her cousin that said, "Well, we will talk of this later," Flint tried to burn the new growth, but the fire seemed to feed it rather than kill it. And we are picking up, heading towards Krezk. Once again. So technically we have 2 days, but I'm going to make it down to 1. So, who's ever out front after this fun thing that happened, I would love survival rolls.
I'll take advantage from my cousin. Thanks, cousin.
Even though I know where everything is, sure, you could go. That's fine.
17.
17. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled bad.
You're going to notice a few things. One, it's still fairly early. Took you guys a little bit longer to find the road, but you're probably pushing like about noon hour by now by the time you snuck past and got going and all that. It's still not like technically daylight. It's overcast, it's gray, but you finally, thankfully, don't see the moon anymore. But what you do see is the road in front of you is slowly getting covered in fog. Not choking mist, but a very, very thick fog. And I'll take a history roll from you, please. Calliope.
Oh boy.
What do you know of the old Savelich Road? Walking towards Kresik.
Hey, well, bad. I got a 10.
A 10. It's a road.
Yeah. I mean, fog here in general is bad.
Yes.
But common.
But not during the day.
Yeah.
Usually around dark, right, maybe 4 o'clock p.m. it'll start going in, and it usually goes away by like 9 o'clock in the morning. To have it around noon hour, it's a little bit more eerily and spooky. So it's more, you're going to have to be on your guard.
Yeah.
And
I'll let everyone know that.
Perception rolls are going to be at disadvantage for quite a while because this is getting thick.
Yeah. This is unusual this time of day. Keep your eyes open. As much as you can, I suppose.
And it's Lumilia and I will not.
So, at some point in time, your cousin kind of gives you a little nudge. I know it's been a while, cousin, but what do you remember of Kresik?
Kresik is the place where that girl's dad was like mayor, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we'd rolled and I didn't know much.
Okay, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember much. Her dad was the mayor, but somewhat
And what do you remember of...
lately?
Yes, his name is Dmitri Kreskov. Did you ever visit or know anything about the Abbey in Kresik? The Abbey of St. Mirakovia.
I have historically not been particularly religious.
The rest of you are going to want to hear this. Since we are going to try and liberate the town, you should know a little bit of its history. Yes?
I guess.
Agreed.
Can't hurt.
Looming high above Kresik is the Abbey of St. Mirakovia. It is once a convent and hospital, now a madhouse overrun with wickedness. After St. Mirakovia and her followers failed to overthrow the vampire, the abbey became a fortress closed off from the rest of the world. He then ruthlessly preyed on the fears of the clerics and nuns holed up inside. But ultimately, it was their isolation and greed that doomed them. The clergy began fighting over food and wine. By the time their supplies ran out, they had either been killed by each other's hands or driven insane by his acts of terror against them. For years afterwards, the villagers of Cleric avoided the place, fearing that the abbey was cursed, haunted, or both. Then over a century ago, a pilgrim from a distant land came to Cleric and insisted that he be allowed to reopen the abbey. The nameless man was strikingly handsome and extremely persuasive, and the villagers couldn't help but do as he commanded. He was eternally young, never aged. He presides over the abbey to this day, and the locals refer to him simply as the abbot. Many suspect that he is the vampire in disguise, even though I don't really know why. They've heard stories about him appearing in other guises, though. The vampire, not the abbot. Starting about a year ago, when this land started to grow and more creatures and people started to arrive, One sec. The abbey's bell now rings at odd times, day and night, and the place is filled with baleful screams and horrible, inhuman laughter that can be heard throughout the village. Then we all learned about this new Crimson Court, and one of them was placed in Cleric, and the people there have become slaves. They were treated well, and still the village thrives. But more and more of them have been gone missing, and more of the creatures have come out of that abbey. We've not been able to get anyone inside. Me and a few others, before I was bitten, started to find and train those wanting to rid this place of him once and for all, and created a somewhat of a home guard, or rebellion. But since the land started to grow, we've been split up. One of them was stationed here in Cleric. I hope they are still alive. What will we face are going to be their new creations that they call mongrel folk. They're half human, half beast. They also have a bunch of undead spirits now and then appear at night from the graveyard at the abbey. I also assume that werewolf boss Augustus is still there, and will be probably quite angry that we killed his minions and his dragon. The abbot, of course, will be in the abbey, I hope. And whatever Crimson Court member is there, I have no idea, other than the fact that she's some sort of cleric. The only thing I know about the mongrel folk, they were created using the Belv's family line, who once were in Cleric, but they were strange, inbred lepers. They came to the abbey seeking salvation, and a few of them were in a group that wandered into the mists a few years back and returned. I also know that the abbot also had a few special companions show up the day after he arrived. I could not figure out what or who they are.
Special companions?
You think he
magic
is
users of some
complicit?
sort.
In charge?
I don't think the abbot's technically... I think he is experimenting for Strahd, for the vampire.
That would make more sense than him being the vampire.
The abbey has secrets that I do not know of, and I think the abbot found those secrets.
Sounds like maybe we should...
Go ahead.
Sounds like we should just burn it down. Maybe pour some Moonwell water on the graves and, try to help anyone that doesn't burn instantly.
Yeah.
Burning usually works, yes. It is made out of mostly stone and wood.
Oh.
The wood will burn.
Okay.
The stone, the walls are quite thick there. That'll be our first huddle.
Pig fat can melt stone.
Yes, if you get it hot enough. But
Get it hot
the
enough.
only thing I know about Krezk, it's one of the few places where the soil is good. The vampire seems to be using Krezk as a farm of some sort. They have lots of goods coming in and out of there. I think most of the townfolk there are now pretty much farmers.
Good soil, that is interesting.
Very interesting, and they have their own large well and a pool that's usually quite crystal clear, even during the day, and especially at night. What the townsfolk have been forced to do ever since this boss Augustus was put in charge, though, I know not. I have been trying to liberate the werewolves ever since he got here. But I know there are many. But you're quite capable.
If I recall, there's also a wall getting into the city at all, yes?
And a gate, yes.
Yes.
The gate has always been guarded.
But the
Of
abbey,
late, mongrel folk.
the abbey is generally unguarded as it is already inside, or?
No one ever goes there. I don't think it has ever needed a guard. Not that anyone is stupid enough to go up there unannounced. Usually those that go up don't come back. But
I believe there
that's
are
for when
people
we
out
get
there
there.
that do that.
It's another day in Barovia. That is a saying we
Fucked
sadly got used to. But we've already accomplished something I did not think we could do.
He seems to be letting us have our fun before this dinner party, so
How gracious of them.
I suppose we'll see how long that lasts.
Probably not long.
Depends how much of a cog we put in the wheel.
I can just burn the wheel.
Burning has its uses.
Yes.
But you can't get answers out of something usually once it's been burnt.
Usually. That seems like a problem for after we figure out the problem of getting in.
Yes.
The guards, they are... Who do they let in and out already? Simply people that live there and are traveling, or are people able to visit the town if they wanted?
Of late, ever since that Crimson Court was created, I do not know. I do know that they still have shipments coming in and out of there. Mostly wine, for the most part, from the winery. The burgomaster there... I think there's more going out than in these days.
The burgomaster? What does that mean?
The burgomaster?
Burgers?
He's the
Mayor.
one in charge. Used to be.
Strange name.
We just saved his daughter, so that is going to be helpful if we can see him. He does have...
If he has help to
did
give.
have other... Yes. He did have 4 children. I know 2 have perished, and I think he has a little girl, too. But yes, that is what we are walking into.
How well is the wall guarded away from the gate?
The city itself is surrounded by the wall, and usually there's always someone on top of the wall. The last few times I've gotten close, there's at least a dozen. Usually 4 to 6 at the gate, the main gate, and scattered around another 4 to 6. They used to be just standard guards with crossbows, but now mostly mongrel folk. And I think some undead, but I'm not too sure on that. Only stories.
Do the new guards use any specific weapons, or is it more of a bestial nature?
I think a mix of both.
We may need to think about going in as a shipment. Intercept one before it gets there, maybe?
I don't know. We could be weeks waiting for one.
Yeah. It's much too long.
They're pretty self-sustained in there. That's the problem. And the people there have been, let's just say, going insane slowly for millennia.
How tall is the wall?
The security is up close, yeah.
I think it's 20-foot wall, Belv.
20 foot.
Yeah.
And the guards, like, have posts, or they rotate, or they're within sight of each other?
She doesn't really know if they need sleep.
Oh.
I suppose if they are undead, they wouldn't require much rest, would they?
Like I said, I have not had enough time to study. But if one of my companions is still in there and alive, they will know more.
Is there a way to call them out for a conversation? Or do we have to find them when we're in?
Probably find them when we're in. We could go to the gate and see if we can talk to the one in charge or bring them out on a one-on-one. I do not know. The vampire might have already told them we're coming.
In which case, they may simply let us in. Or attack us on sight.
He's such a little snitch.
I have a feeling it's that one, cousin. Can I have a perception roll from everyone, please? With disadvantage because of the fog. This is not something your passive is going to catch.
Advantage from my cousin. Or straight.
How about blindsight? But is it within 10 feet?
I will let you roll with advantage, so it'll be a straight roll for you with your blind sight.
Oh, nice.
And I can't remember, does anyone have telepathy? Can anyone talk into other people's minds here?
I'm not.
Remember if this group had it or not.
Nope.
Okay.
18 with
17.
6.
Ooh. Let me roll.
10.
Sorry, I have to unmute in order for you to hear me.
Yep.
You said, I heard blind sight something. If I have 10 feet of blind sight?
Roll with just advantage, so it'll be a straight roll because of the disadvantage with the fog.
cancels it out. Yeah.
That was worse than my disadvantage.
Okay.
Rip.
All
Sorry,
right.
buddy.
11. Sorry, no.
Perfect. Lumilia, I had an 18.
Hey. Oh.
17
don't worry.
doesn't see it? I'm
No.
bullshit.
No, I rolled an 18.
Disadvantage.
You hear what sounds to be a skittering of some sort, maybe 20 feet to your right. And as soon as you
She
look,
cocks it. Yeah, she kind of swivels her head to match its movement. Yeah.
as soon as you look, you see something fairly well. No, it's big, but it's kind of well. It's a large cocoon that's slowly weighing as if something just came off of it. It's maybe 3 foot hanging from a branch.
She will reach out because Alicia's right next to her, put a gentle hand on her shoulder not to startle her. And she'll point at the cocoon. She'll make sure that she see it.
Your 17 Calliope will notice that Lumilia noticed something.
Yay!
Is it just the one cocoon? Is it like just the one cocoon she can see?
Unless you want to get close, it looks like one.
Hmm?
What have you
Very
seen?
far. There's a cocoon near that tree.
Cousin, cocoons and fog, anything familiar about that?
Of late, nothing is familiar, cousin. But usually cocoons have something inside of them. Alive or dead, we won't know.
Oh no. We must assume alive. Well, or undead, at the very least.
Lumilia, did you hear anything? Did you see anything?
She had turned to address Alissia and she goes, I don't believe so. I don't think I heard anything. It's just the cocoon over there.
I'm gonna try and listen for movement.
Okay, if anyone wants to stop and listen now that you know something's there, I'll take a perception roll. It's just straight roll.
Straight roll, because we're listening.
Oh my god, I'm rolling such shit.
Yeah, you
guidance?
rolled a 4, a 3, a 4, and a 1.
Yes, I just rolled a 3.
I forgot about Sir Purrcival. Perception.
Taking my cousin's advantage. Okay.
That's a 12
Okay, there
plus
we go.
guidance.
21.
Ooh, 16.
apparently.
Alright. Anyone
Actually.
15 or over. This one's not bad because it's daytime. Okay, anyone with 15 or over, you definitely hear kind of like going on the top of the trees, what seems to be like a little rustle and then a little rustle further and further away. And then you hear a little thump as if something maybe landed on the ground.
Further
like-
away or near us?
Further away.
In the direction we're going?
No. To the
Okay.
straight into the forest to the east.
Okay.
Yeah. So from where you guys are, south. So to the right.
Something just moved south away from us.
Yeah.
I suppose that could be good news, but there may be more.
So I'll say it's here hanging, and you heard noise that way.
Could also be trying to get around this. Too soon to say. Keep an ear out as we keep moving, I suppose.
Yeah, let's just keep moving. Keep an ear out for more movement.
Agreed.
Is anyone going near the cocoon?
Fuck that.
She's got trauma with spiders, that's fine, I know why.
If anyone's going up within 5 feet, I'll just take an investigation roll.
I will
I
guidance
really-
the person closest to me.
Yeah, I was about to let you just do the same. Lemillian's not going to do it, but she was going to guidance whoever wants.
Sure, I will make a roll. Why not?
Okay. Percival's pretty much just got the his musket out, and he's just like keeping it trained on the actual cocoon.
Cool. God, I'm absolute fucking dog shit. 13.
Okay, you're right beside it. 13's enough. You definitely notice a few footprints and what looks to be a boot.
Huh, okay.
There's a sneak in my boat.
Yeah, I don't stop, but I will relay that back to them.
Okay.
As we keep going.
A boot came out of the cocoon?
Yeah.
The boot is on the ground above the cocoon.
I also thought the boot came out of the cocoon.
Sorry, no, it's on the ground. Underneath the cocoon. Hi, Kitty.
Still not stop it. Fuck that guy. I don't know you.
Trying to think if Esmeralda would or not. I think she would.
Lumilia would look towards Alissia. It's probably a bad idea, but they could be alive.
How about I just stab it with my sword? If it bleeds, then it's alive. Wait a minute, she doesn't have a sword. She currently doesn't have weapons yet. Right.
Let's
I feel like that's a bad decision.
What's in? There's something in the cocoon still.
It's a closed cocoon that was in the middle of swaying.
Let's
I thought something came out of it already.
Lumilia's going to
haven't touched.
Concentrate Starlight. Sorry, it's going to concentrate Starlight in her hand, and she's going to Starry Wisp at the cocoon to see if it burns away without hurting anyone that might be in it.
Perfect. How much power are you putting behind this?
And just enough so it burns away the cocoon, because she can either target a creature or an object.
Okay.
So she just wants to burn away the cocoon.
As you set the cocoon on fire, takes a little bit longer than you probably suspect it to, but eventually it slowly starts to burn, and out falls what looks to be some sort of wooden mannequin wearing a ballroom gown with strings, but it looks like the strings have been cut. It just flops on the ground.
Stares at it. Yeah, it just stares at it. She goes, of all the things in this
and it looks like it has like a sewing needle pinned into it.
Dangerous place.
Is this like the other doll where it looks like one of us, or?
I'll take an investigation.
Guidance.
Guidance. Double guidance.
Cousin assist.
Double guidance.
Okay. Double guidance?
Well, because she's going to help you investigate.
25.
Ooh. This definitely does not look like anyone. This doesn't look like a humanoid at all. This looks like just a children's doll that someone made out of wood and put like fancy ballroom gown on it.
Does this feel like a trap? Like that this is put here for someone to investigate while the thing comes behind us?
I will take either a perception roll or an insight check.
Yeah.
Or a survival.
The cocoon like animal silk, or is it like string if there was a needle in it?
I'll take a nature roll from you, please.
28 on insight.
28 on insight.
Yeah.
There's a boot on the ground, which suggests that someone was taken. Maybe this was their doll. Hard to tell. You don't hear any other movement. The mist didn't go away. The fog didn't go away. The wind didn't pick up. Nothing seems to be coming towards you. It's just odd.
Yeah. I just turn to the others and go, this feels like maybe not our problem. We should continue on.
14 on the nature check.
This is definitely some sort of spider silk. Different type than you've probably seen before. And a lot bigger than you've seen before, but yeah, it looks definitely to be spider silk.
Does the wooden doll have bite marks anywhere?
Bite marks? No, but it looks like it like where it's been carved with a mouth. It looks like maybe old makeup was put on it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely
but there's
looks
no
like a female.
indication that a spider bit it and turned it into wood or something?
No.
Is there any indication that this is made by the same person who made the doll of Danala?
Hard to tell with it just sitting on the ground, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I asked if it looked like one of us, just in case.
I know. No.
We should continue on. This is...
I'm starting to get the heebie-jeebie.
Definitely arachnid
Yes.
silk. Whomever is taking the lead should just use caution so they don't walk into any.
Smart.
Don't go near it. Like she urges everyone to just steer around like the doll.
You will get tangled, yes.
What about your fire deer? Sparky? What was his name?
Oh yeah, what?
Sparky!
Sparky.
Not even
was a
close.
Good guess, not quite.
Maybe they want to volunteer to take the lead?
Quick.
Are they
The
able
web-
to warn us if something approaches them?
Well, the web
Like
wouldn't
just-
affect them. That
If
was all.
something approaches them.
Oh yeah, he's fine.
Very well.
What
Yeah,
just,
sure.
like, lights on fire and gets a little hotter.
I will follow behind Sparky.
Can I ride Wick?
Ooh. He'd have to turn the
I'm
fire
a
off.
wildfire, Drew.
Yeah, I know, but you're still not immune to fire, my dear.
It should be.
Mm-hmm.
You're technically the same. Wick is technically, I think, small, or is he medium?
I don't know.
I think
That's a
they're
good
technically
question.
small.
Okay. I will walk beside him.
Yeah, because he's kind of like familiar size, I think. So I'm pretty sure he's not medium size, but you can correct me
Yeah.
if you're. It should say in your wildfire spirit.
Yeah, it's a small elemental.
Then no, you can't ride him. Purrcival could.
He just looks like he's big.
He could
but
also
he's
ride
not.
Purrcival
Yeah.
if he turns his fire
He's
off.
like a TARDIS. It's just bigger. I'll walk beside him.
Okay. So no one's touching the doll. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
All right then. I will take survival rolls for who's ever in front, please.
Mother. 10.
Cousin and I. Natural 20
Oh,
or a
hey.
27.
okay.
Very nice.
Thanks, cousin.
What's everybody's passive perceptions, please?
20.
20?
17.
Yep.
Okay.
15.
15.
Hey.
Okay. Let me do a roll here.
As we're walking, I am
Yeah.
going to ritual cast Detect Poison and Disease, if possible, and that will allow
Okay.
me to sense the location of poisonous or venomous creatures within 30 feet.
Yeah.
So I will know the kind of poison, creature, or contagion.
What's your total with the natural 20?
My survival?
Yes.
27.
Okay, and your passive perception was 20?
Yes.
Okay. You, and only you, because I rolled quite well.
Girly pop.
Your nat 20 is gonna. I rolled a 22, so between your perception and your passive and your survival, you definitely hear almost. So, who's in the back? Let's do it this way. Put everyone in your order of your walking, please, on the map.
Yeah, so Lumilia and Alissia at the back.
So,
Lumilia and Alissia.
Jay, you have to move up then, because you're with
Okay.
me and Wick in the front.
So, Purrcival
Yeah.
will be with Lumilia and Alissia. I believe Esmeralda would be probably up and around here.
This is with me, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So she'd be probably up and around there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need Purrcival, Alissia, and Lumilia to roll me a d20, please. You do not want low.
Oh, no.
I rolled a 10 for Sir Purrcival.
What's name?
14. And how about for Alissia?
16.
My own character. Okay.
Again.
You're gonna kill yourself again, Brandon.
There's a theme here.
Okay.
Anyone powerful enough to destroy Brandon, it's Brandon himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Literally,
know.
that's what happened last game in Tuesday.
16. 20 is gonna hit him. Damn it.
Ew.
He might be okay. So it's just a dirty 20.
It's alright, we got mending.
It's a d6, so 5.
Yeah, because
We can
that
just-
worked so well the last time we did it.
We can just scrape his pieces
Whoa.
into his top hat and deal with it later.
Just
Yeah.
No,
put him in his top hat.
we're lucky he's a Warforged.
Good
Ooh.
Lord.
It negates what's about to happen.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Better you than us, yes.
I'm just going to use another token just because I don't want to do it. So I'm going to have another little... So, Lumilia and Alissia, you just hear Sir Purrcival go, "Ow! Something stabbed me in my foot!"
They
And
look
you
down.
all see, you look down and you see the doll you left on the side of the road has the silver needle inside Purrcival's leg. And can we roll initiative, please?
Oh, fuck.
You know what? I'm proud of us
Lumilia?
for not touching it.
Yeah,
That's all I
Lumilia.
know.
It's
I rolled a
told you
22
not to
stealth
go-
for this fucker, so it's
I
like,
told you
oh.
not to go near it. She's like telling stuff.
Gosh, Lumilia.
Oh, I forgot to click that.
Is this the one we have advantage in?
Because of Sir
Jess, did we
Purrcival,
give you,
yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So everyone has advantage on.
Yeah, whip a warning from Sir Purrcival.
7, 20, 20, 30.
Didn't help him any.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god. With advantage, Sir Purrcival gets a 7.
Damn.
Yeah.
I do have alert if someone would prefer to go before, but I don't know if it's necessarily necessary.
19. This thing gets a 19?
6.
Damn.
Alright, who needs added?
I think just me, right? Let me just. Yeah, it's just me. 15.
Just Lumilia. Okay.
You can also right-click your token and hit Add Turn.
Yeah.
I tried that, it didn't pop up.
For some reason, it doesn't work for everyone. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's worked before. Just when I clicked on it now, it's like, nope.
Now I see 2 Lumilias.
Yeah.
You can do it. Great. What about me? The person that is controlling the character.
Oh, yeah. I could do it too.
Yeah,
Okay, I can do it now.
I can
might
as
have-
well.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You're at a 15
I
there.
got it.
That's
Here we
fine.
go.
Cool. Danala,
Yeah.
right behind you, you see the doll that the strings are up in the air, moving it,
Mhm.
as if something is grabbing it, and this thing just stabbed Sir Purrcival. But thankfully, I get a second attack.
Okay.
An 11 is
is
gonna.
this- Are we treating this as the
Yes.
doll?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep, yep,
Just
yep.
making sure.
Actually,
Can you rotate that upside down? Just so that
Sure.
way we know it's not an owl.
yes.
Well, my owl's gone, so we know it's not around anyway.
I'm just saying. Because, I mean, 4 squares northeast of it's another owl. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that one can just
This
get
is-
deleted.
Second attack misses Lumilia though with an 11.
Disgusting.
Danala, what'd you
Yeah.
like to do?
Cry incessantly.
Yep.
It's a real reaction.
That is a free action. So
Ah,
that's
shit,
correct.
that is a free action.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. Let me. Oh, I guess I got to scroll down a little bit farther. All right. So bonus action. I'm gonna activate my blade song, so that way, I'm cooler than most cute rabbits. And then, actually. Yeah, I'll do that. Fuck it. And then for my action, I will. Wait, shit. How many attacks do I get? One. Okay. Oh yeah, with the nick. Okay. Then I will. I'm gonna cast Booming Blade
Okay.
and attack with my Moon Touched Scimitar
Mhm.
on the thing.
Okay.
I will move behind it so I can get flanking.
Okay.
So I can attack at advantage. Oops, gotta click here to get that advantage. 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
All right. So then, how much Booming Blade damage does this thing get? I think it's an extra D8, right? Yeah.
Get to zero.
Okay. So it'll take 7 magical slashing
Okay.
and 8 thunder damage.
Ooh.
Fuck. Wow, I rolled max damage on that. Yeah, so 8 thunder damage. If it moves, it'll take 16.
Okay.
Then with the nick property, I will swing with my scimitar, or sorry, my short sword, because it has to be a different weapon, for an 18 to hit.
18 hits, yes.
All right. For 5 magical slashing, or piercing, I think it is. Yeah, magical piercing.
Mhm.
Let's see. So that was what, 5? So that was 10 feet of movement. I have 40 more to go. And then I will. The arrow pointing to the right's where we heard potentially like a moth or a spider or something like that off in that
Yes.
distance. Cool. Then I will run the other fucking way. So I'm not there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to go over there.
Okay, and you have something that I can't use attack of opportunities on, correct?
Yeah, I have the mobile feat.
Mobile feet, thank you.
Yeah, let me double check. Yes, I do have the mobile feat, the 5e version, so no attacks of
Perfect.
opportunity at all.
Excellent.
And that
Are you
should
done?
be, yeah, action, bonus action, movement. Yeah, that should be everything.
Okay, I'm going to use a legendary action.
Of course you are.
Yes, the tiny little wooden mannequin has legendary action.
I'm sure that's fine, everyone.
I'm going to look at Lumilia. It's going to cock its head a little and stab you in the foot. Oh, nat 20 is going to hit you.
No,
Block.
my
Wait, hang on. I think I have silver. I do have silvery barbs. I'm going to silvery
I also
barbs
have
that.
some barbs. She wasn't
Perfect.
just gonna let Santa if she could
A
avoid it.
23 is going to hit you.
Still not a crit.
For 5 necrotic damage, and I need a charisma saving throw, please.
Alright. She'll appreciate that uncredited thing. Uncredited silver buffs.
Yeah.
5 necrotic. Right. And charisma saving. Uh-huh. 15.
15. You needed 16. I thought you were going to make it.
RP?
I could have 3.
Nope. You already said 15.
What? What do you mean?
Well, he could use his free reroll.
Oh, that's fine.
You could use it
Silvery
as
Bobs. I think Silvery Bobs could give me advantage if you gave it.
Oh, silvery
Oh,
barbs
I
you do
understand.
have to use on your.
The next side.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll give that to him. I was
Sure.
trying to figure out who I had to give it to.
Gotcha.
Okay. You gotta
I
hit a
forgot there was an
16,
advantage
sir.
there.
Natural 20!
Woo!
Lumilia,
Yay!
it's something weird. This tiny little thing doesn't pack a punch. But as soon as your toe got little nicked by that needle, you felt yourself being sucked into it. But you shove it off. Calliope, your turn.
Okay.
The doll's not looking healthy, guys. It's just a doll.
Cool. I guess I will move up to over here under
Okay.
the tree so
Sure.
I can stab it at advantage with Sir Purrcival. Oh, actually, sorry, I can move here with Lumilia.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
That's all.
This was your lovely travel event you rolled for, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
Figure.
Right.
A wooden mannequin wearing a gown inside a cocoon content.
That is an 18 to hit.
18 will hit, yes.
Okay. 8, and then I get to add 2d6s. For sneak attack. Gross. So 11 magical
Ooh.
piercing? Slashing? Piercing on the first hit.
Okay.
And then,
You're pretty much every time you
take-
hit it, you see one of the threads drop off.
I'll take an offhand swipe as
Right.
which is going to be a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
This thing is giving me real creepy vibes.
Oh, yeah.
0 out of 10. Do not enjoy. I am gonna.
Okay.
Is it considered undead?
It is a tiny construct.
Construct. Okay, so regular 2d8.
Yep.
Okay. So 3d8 plus the.
I have 11 left.
Do you need to know the different damage?
No.
types?
No, you're not doing any of my immunities or resistances, so no.
Oh, yeah, well over 11. 2 6s and an 8.
Okay, tell me how you kill this tiny little doll.
So 23 damage. You know what happens is, the first one I hit with my sneak attack, I just kind of come up behind it and stab it in the back, and then the second time, I go for a downward stab, through its weird head, into its foot all the way through to be a dick, and then it just goes poof with the radiant light and just completely unravels.
Perfect. I didn't have a lot of health on him. As this creature ignites in holy hellfire, the last thing you get is the head pops off and little spider legs come out of it. But as it's running away, the still last string catches it and it smacks its face on the ground and dies. But you still see its head turn as it dies and its eyes finally close, and it just says, "The toy maker made lots of us. Good luck."
Ew.
No,
And then just fades, and a whole bunch of termites come out of it. But it's
I did not
Technically-
enjoy this.
I don't know if it would be a technically, but just because I had Booming Blade cast on it, if that spider was running away, it would have just fucking exploded with 16
Oh, it was
points.
within
Yeah.
a foot. Yeah, I know. But-
Oh,
but,
gotcha.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
just
I was just I was thinking about that. I was like, because I rolled a 16 for moving
I know.
damage. I was like, that's ridiculous.
Mhm.
Boop, 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 boop.
Calliope just obliterates it.
Yeah.
You go like,
So, Calliope does not like.
yeah.
I did not enjoy this.
I rolled, I think,
Let us
43 health for
continue.
it. Yeah.
I just turn around and keep
Need a
moving.
bitey.
Yeah, exactly.
It only came with 25, but I rolled just because it had dice and I rolled
fair
almost
enough.
its max. Yeah, he's a CR what with a legendary action.
That's crazy.
These guys are
Why
fun.
not, man?
They're
Let's
a
go.
homebrew. Yeah.
So could Sir Purrcival not get sucked in because he's also
I'm a construct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be humanoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lumilia, you felt like that was the end. Like you felt yourself being pulled into this creature.
Yes.
Yeah, none of you did a detect magic. Sorry.
Oh no. Absolutely not. That takes too long.
I know.
Kill now.
Yeah.
Do detect magic later.
But all that's
You are-
left is the gown and the silver needle.
Am I able to identify them as we walk, or do I have to sit down and not move?
I'm okay with you doing it on the fly. Yes.
We will keep an eye out for things that you may need to know about while you do that.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
Amelia, you are
I'll check them out. Does
unharmed?
anyone have detect magic?
Yes.
No.
And
Actually, I guess it wouldn't matter because if I spend 10 minutes casting Identify on one of them, it's like I might as well, whoever's detect magic.
We've
like-
got all day. Yeah.
Oh, if
Might
you're
as
doing
well
a
know what it is.
If you're doing a ritual spell, then you need to sit. Yes.
Yeah, because I don't have it as a active thing. I have to do ritual.
yeah, that's fine.
So if we wanted to sit for 20 minutes, I attempt to identify them.
Are you small or
This-
medium?
Danala?
Yeah.
I think she's
I'm small.
Yeah.
So could Danala
3'3".
ride Sir Percival and do ritual?
I have to ride
Technically,
a-
yes.
I have to. I have to ride a medium or larger creature in order to mount them.
Sad.
So I mean, I could sit on
Oh,
someone's
that's right, 'cause-
shoulders because all of
Yes.
y'all are medium sized. So I could sit on
You could-
someone's shoulders.
You could go on Ruka's
Can you
shoulders.
please sit on my shoulders? Oh my
Not
god.
mine.
Or Flint. You want something warm between your okay.
Illegal.
Aw.
But I will, before I just keep moving forward, I will. Danala, you are unharmed, mostly? Anyone
Yeah.
injured?
It didn't touch me.
Just to
Too
I'm
quick.
I'm
Just-
okay. I'll walk it off.
Yes.
That thing was weird.
Lumilla, you are alright?
Yeah, it was just a little pinprick. Although that needle is nasty. Don't touch it.
As Danala's picking it up to identify
Oh, no,
it.
yeah.
What does this do?
What?
I'm pretty sure it's cursed, but just don't touch
Stick
the
it in your
point.
own voodoo doll, yeah.
Yeah, just suck the soul from the voodoo doll into the needle, and then voodoo doll done.
Yeah,
Right?
No big deal.
That's how that works, right?
sounds right to me.
Legit.
But yeah, I
Continue
guess
on.
we'll take the time or I'll sit on someone's shoulders and identify if either of them have magic, and if so, what they are.
Okay.
I'll start with
You
the needle
would-
because that seemed like it was doing shit.
After 10 minutes, you realize that whatever magic was possessing the doll also was making the silver needle magical. It was the ability of the doll using the needle as a focus.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's just a silver needle. You can use it to thread stuff with. The gown
Cool.
is a white gown that's covered in wood shavings and dirt and spider silk.
Copy that. I will let everyone know that the needle is very powerful and it's a one-time use to remove somebody's soul. And I will keep it safe. And then I put it in a small case and put it in my backpack.
Lumilia
Perfect.
cocks ahead at Danala, but doesn't question.
The dress looks like it'll fit the doll of you.
Oh my god, dress up. Let's play dress up.
Cool.
It's a bridal gown, but
I will take that as well and put that in my backpack.
That's never a good sign in Barovia.
no. Perfect.
Oh, do they already have your measurements on file? Leave.
All right. Save that character sheet for later. Perfect. So, along your guys' journey, that seems to be the only thing that comes near you through the entire day. You don't see or hear anyone else on the road, but you do still have one night before you get to Cleric. So it's going to be up to you whether or not you want to continue to travel at night or sleep in a tiny hut and pick up in the morning. I'll say by the time you guys find an area suitable off the road to sleep, you're probably 2 hours from Cleric in the next morning, unless you push on.
We
Or
have
wanna
already
scout ahead.
seen that things are more active at night than in the daytime at locations here. It's probably safer to sleep.
Yeah.
Even if we have not used much today of this.
Okay.
If the
So-
hut is available, of course.
Lumilia will look to. Let's see. Find out. Okay. She'll protect her while she does that. She'll keep an eye out.
Perfect. Give me perception rolls, please, for everybody.
Thanks, cousin.
9.
Terrible.
9!
16. I rolled double sixes.
Ooh.
He's some absolute
Yeah.
garbage.
12.
Okay.
14.
6. Okay, anyone 16 or over other than Calliope.
Aw.
Okay. Is
What?
that a nat 20 smile and hand raise?
Mhm.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Okay.
Good.
Perfect.
That's a 32.
You're more or less
32?
doing your ritual cast than Lumilia
All
is.
right.
Affected by the needle sting.
Calliope,
Yes.
at some point during the night, you look at Alissia, who has definitely seen everything. Alissia, throughout the night, there's a few odd things that happen. Mostly in the sky above. You
It was my
definitely
check.
notice like it's a lightning storm, but no thunder, no rain. Just lightning across the sky. Every now and then, the clouds part and you see a sliver of moonlight. But the moonlight itself is acting like a spotlight. And every now and then when you see lightning in the clouds part, wherever the lightning was, you see the moon shine over in that area. A lot of it's out towards Cleric, where we're headed. Every now and then. Give me an insight roll, please. Or Arcana.
I love how my niche this session has been noticing other people noticing things.
Right?
– 23.
23 insight check. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you don't really know a lot about this place. This isn't a cause and effect type thing. So at one point, you might think the lightning lights up the sky and the moon is watching and looking for something. This is more like watching a dance in the sky. This is like something's happening over here. I'm going to do something here about it. It's kind of like you're watching two things dance in the sky all night long. Two different beings. It's almost as if the moonlight's chasing the lightning. Sorry, I can't hear you, dear.
She's asking us if Esmeralda and I, if that's normal.
Ah, perfect. I would love the two of you to give me a religion roll.
Okay.
Guidance. She said that, not me. I'm not. Just the one noticing.
I never have. I always forget to bring her stats up. So I always just use her for advantage. But she might be better at this than me.
What are cousins for?
Yeah, truly.
Mm-hmm.
Esmeralda, here we go. Religion.
Yeah.
Religion is an intelligence stat. I will give her advantage. 15.
Okay, 15.
Yeah.
Alright. Your cousin's going to ask you, what do you remember of Mother Night and the Morning Lord?
Google, what do I remember about Mother Night and the Morning?
With a 15, I'll let you Google it.
I am Googling.
Perfect.
Well, they are said to have abandoned us, no? Gods of a future past? Yes?
To some extent. They technically are now, ever since the vampire rose to power and took control of Barovia, they are now his to do his bidding.
Well, if he is controlling the day and night, and that is their domain,
They still
he is
do
in some control.
I think he has more power over Mother Night than the Morning Lord.
That makes sense.
They still answer the call of those who worship them. But they keep others out. Like our friend here. Who do you worship, Lumilia? I've seen powers like yours, and they are given.
To Lumilia? No, Alissia.
Sorry, Alissia. Sorry.
Alissia, there you go.
You guys always do characters that have the names that are almost the same.
I know. And they're both Drow, so it doesn't help you.
No. Technically, Razza, you too. As a paladin, you're getting that power from someone.
True.
Well, Paladin doesn't have to be from someone.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't, but it is.
Mine's not.
But his
does,
is.
but mine's not.
His
yeah.
is. Yeah, yours, yeah.
Where my powers come from?
Yes, who do you worship, dear?
I Strahd
The Dark
these
Maiden.
days.
Yeah. I do not know who they are. Not sure if you have noticed.
Sister of Val.
Ah.
Daughter of
Again.
Val? Daughter, sorry.
Daughter.
I don't get out much. Anyway.
Hmm.
When other deities outside of Barovia attempt to communicate with their patrons who are trapped here. The Morning Lord and Mother Night keep them at bay. They can answer your call, but they cannot come in. So if you ever need to talk to your deity, that might be a challenge. Because the Morning Lord and the Mother Night, with the help of the vampire, can keep them out.
Yes. Although they are, in general, adversaries, no?
Yes. I
They
think
will
they're
work
having an
together
argument
otherwise,
tonight.
yes.
Yes. I think they're having an argument tonight.
Well, I guess it's such a good job I don't talk with Aishari.
Yeah.
Yes, I have found that to be a thing outside of here. Most of them do not communicate directly with their patrons, it seems.
Unless they want to punish them.
Or need them to do something for them, yes.
For him. Yes.
Yes.
But I think they're
It's
having an
mostly-
argument tonight.
It's mostly Lumilia that talks with our patron, not me.
Well, I think we're good for the night. Because if they are active, nothing else will be. I think you can have a good night.
Yes. If they are arguing amongst themselves, they are ignoring us.
Aye.
And this is a good thing.
Yes.
Perhaps.
But at
So
some
long
point...
as they keep arguing and not starting to work together.
Yes. But Alissia, at some point before you go to bed, because you got a nat 20, I'll give you a little bit more. You hear
They
the
do be fucking.
Probably. You eventually hear the caw of ravens. Lots of them. And then you see them in one of those flickers, about 10 or 11 of them flying south. And they're being chased by a swarm of bats. But that's the only other thing that happens this night.
Bats are one of their symbols.
Or it's the vampire hunting.
Or, yes. Unfortunately, it is probably both.
Yes. So it's a good thing we are semi-safe under here. And she just rolls over and goes back to bed. Wake me for my watch.
Sure.
Excellent. So let's go for break, and then let's wake up in the morning going to Krezek finally.
What?
Mwahahaha.
Investigate how to break into a city.
You can see on Roll20. Come morning, we all wake up. I'm going to say that we camped like around here. So just a little bit longer to go.
So
The
we
gates.
see this giant cliff with this place way on top of it.
This is going to be like during our first hour walk. We're going to start to notice it. Yes.
Okay.
So is there anything you guys want to do as we all wake up in the morning? So you can click a long rest if you already have not. Only
I think,
a couple of us got hit.
Yeah, just keeping an eye out if any caravans go by or anything.
Mhm.
Besides the normal eye out we keep, but also...
Yeah.
Just in case we get lucky.
Okay. Perfect.
Flint is like meticulously checking over, making sure she has everything.
Yeah.
And she'll occasionally look over her shoulder, behind her into the trees. I
Okay.
guess. and just kind of stare into them.
Okay.
And then we'll go back to what she's doing.
Okay. So, I will take perception rolls, please. It is still foggy, so a disadvantage. Unless you have blind sight, then it's a standard roll.
Let's try it roll. Yeah.
22.
18.
11.
Roll.
Anyone over 22?
No.
Let me roll for Purrcival. Nope. Okay. Calliope, with 22 being the highest, you were keeping an eye out for carts or anything.
Yeah.
Roll me a luck roll, which is a straight d20, and you want 15 or above.
I hate myself, so I'm going to use a dice that hates me.
Okay.
I got a 7.
A 7.
Yep.
Roads are clear.
Okay. Fair.
Yep. You don't see or hear anyone coming out of the gate or anything. But the fog, as you slowly get closer to Krezk, seems to slowly lift as we get closer. There's still a persistent fog, but it's not thick anymore. It's just there. So as the road branches north and climbs a rocky escarpment, ending at a gatehouse built into a 20-foot high wall of stone, reinforced with buttresses every 50 feet or so. The wall encloses a settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall, you see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin white wisps of smoke. The somber toll of a bell comes from the stone abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement. The steady chime is inviting, a welcoming change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you've been grown accustomed to. It's hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliff that leads up from the walled settlement to the abbey.
Do we see guards out, or?
Perception rolls, please, for them this time. First
Since
one
the
was for the
fog
road.
has somewhat lifted, does that
Somewhat
mean we're no longer
lifted.
at disadvantage?
Correct.
Okay. Thanks, cousin.
This will be by the time you guys get around here.
25.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Perfect. I'll move you over and show you what you see. You guys aren't this close, but this will be eventually when you see the gate. The air grows colder as you approach the walled settlement. You see two square towers with peaked roofs that flank a stone archway into which a pair of 12-foot tall iron-bound wooden doors. From the distance where we are at the back, you do definitely see movement on top of the wall, and there seems to be 3 out front of the gate. Until you get closer, it's hard to tell, but you do still see signs of movement within inside the city a little, but as we get closer, because it's up on a cliff, you won't be able to see over top. That's why I have everything blacked out.
That makes sense.
But you see at least 5 to 7 in and around there walking back and forth. Sometimes you'll see a couple extras on the sides poke their heads around, like in and around here, and just like walking back and forth. But there's 3 at the gate that don't really move too much. See medium size-ish.
Does it seem possible to time the ones on top if we were to try and climb over something? Or is it a constant patrol?
It's constant patrol, yeah.
Okay.
But a lumbering patrol. And you do hear sounds of, like, the odd scream inside, the odd, like, clinking of metal on metal.
Good.
And smoke from some fires. But
Clinking
usually
metal
when you
on metal, like fighting, or like smithing?
chains.
Chains, okay.
Before you guys start walking, Purrcival's just going to look around. Are we making a plan?
We must, yes. Is there...
Or you guys, I'm okay with saying you guys would have came up with a plan before you got here too. You're smart enough
Well,
for that.
we did want to see the layout, yeah.
Yes.
Or kind of like
So-
backing away
Yeah.
and talking.
Yeah.
Do we want to try and play it as if we are new prisoners? Maybe they would let them in? We could try going over. The patrol seems fairly consistent, though, I'm afraid. I could simply walk up the wall, but that would not help.
My problem, cousin, is I'm known to most of them.
Yes.
You guys aren't.
Can boost pretty much everybody over the wall, but finding a spot to do it seems more difficult.
Aye.
Are there any... So we can see the guards outside the wall, right?
There's 3 at the main gate, and throughout the entire parapets, there's lots walking around it. So probably 15 to 20 guards constantly walking in circles, going back and forth on top. Yes. Some of them are moving slower than the rest. Some of them are not moving at all.
Can any of us disguise ourselves?
Yeah, I'm going to...
All I can do is hide my hat and someone pull me back out.
I pull my mask down.
One of the male guards here, can I just turn into him?
You will have to get close to see who they are. Yep. Yeah, you guys
Okay.
are like roughly, probably like a half mile back, just looking.
Well,
Okay.
actually, cousin, that may be the perfect opportunity for them to know you if we pretend to be one of the people from the cave. If we disguise ourselves as someone from the cave that they would recognize and bring you in as a prisoner, surely that would get us an audience? It is a risk. I can't imagine they would kill on sight, though.
I don't know. Everything here has been trying to kill us. And my only issue is I don't know what the vampire has told them. Or if the hag that we killed, they still have one of theirs in here from that place. That lost
they may have
Augustus.
seen. Yes.
Yes.
True.
I don't know. I prefer the just attack and go in myself. Because I don't know what we're going to face.
If the whole city is under control, though, we would be then fighting the whole city, no?
Yes.
Would they come out to attack you? Could we somehow get behind them and close the gate, locking them out?
Probable. Yes.
I could turn into a
It's a big
bird
gate.
or something. And get a head start, but that's just me.
Again, yes, I could simply walk over them, but I could not bring anyone with me.
Well, our options are then to just go up and say, hi, we'd like to see the person in charge. We go in fighting, or, like you said before, we chain me up and hope and pray. But I don't know.
I was about to say that we should pretend you're a prisoner, but the vampires probably told them from his company. I don't think
I
it's
would
just-
assume
Possible.
they know.
Yes.
He has eyes everywhere.
maybe
It is
try and
possible
draw
the
them
other
out.
hag saw everything that we did as well.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes, hags tend to be connected in their coven, I believe.
Correct.
Yes.
Where there's one, there's three. We could also just start pinging them off and make them come out to us.
Probably for the best.
I
Maybe
don't
whittle them down and then
disapprove of
draw them
that,
out.
yes.
Unless you do want to do a flyover, but I would go with something that is seen around here.
Oh, Raven?
Too early for a bat. Ravens are not a good idea. I would go crow.
Crow.
Or vulture. The ravens,
Yeah, I'll
let's
do
just
that.
say, the ravens work for some of us.
A view would not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's good.
Excellent. Then I would love for you to describe how you wild shape. This is the first time they're seeing it done.
I don't... Can you turn into a flying creature yet?
Level
I'm
6, I think, yes.
6 is
I think-
level? Yeah,
I
okay.
think 6
I think
is
it's-
flying.
I think
Or
8
is it
is
8?
flying.
I
8
thought
might
it
be
was
flying.
Oh,
6,
is it 8?
6 is water. Sorry, 6 is water. Yes.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
But you could turn into a
Flying
spider
squirrel.
or some bug.
I can just climb over the walls, yeah.
Yeah, I can turn into a.
Bug may be better advised.
Slower, but yes.
Yes, slower, but we have time.
I missed what you guys were saying about like using the crow and everything like that. Why can't we use a bat? I had heard
It's
don't
too
use a
early in
bat.
the day.
Early in the day.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's
It would be weird
Gotcha.
for them to be out in the daytime.
gotcha. Because I was
Unless
like,
they were
Argento could just fly over the top of it.
Oh,
and
that's
see
right.
what's
You
there.
guys got, yeah? If you wanted to, I forgot you got familiars.
Yeah. The only problem. I mean, Argento's a bat, so if it's not advisable, it would take me an hour because
Yeah.
it's a ritual in order to
Change your shape.
change Argento's shape.
And the owl's not out right now, right?
I have no incense, so I can't bring the owl out now.
You could still use the bat. It's just other people, they might think it's Strahd. You never know.
Yeah.
So I will let you guys decide. I forgot you had familiars.
Is he
That might
quiet?
be your best bet.
Yeah, Argento is hella quiet.
Hmm.
Almost as quiet as an owl. I mean, aside from the whole echolocation and, clicking and
Yes.
making noise, super quiet.
If you'd like to try, get close.
I suppose that is, if they are captured or injured, it is less of a deterrent than one of our own.
Yeah.
Yes. Very well.
Yeah, I'll just have Argento fly up so they're I think they have, let me double check.
You can
They
control
have-
it, I think, within 1,000 feet, but I think you could only see vision within 100 feet. Yes?
Well, I was checking, so Argento has blind sight to 60 feet.
Yes.
In terms of controlling them, I can only control and see through their eyes within
Correct.
100 feet, I believe it is. Let me double check that. I think the 1,000 is being able to recall them,
Yeah.
but I can't
Outside of
communicate
1,000
with them.
feet, they don't listen to you anymore. But you can
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to need a stealth roll from you to get close enough to be able to see through him. And then a stealth roll from him.
Bat and
Stealth roll for Danala to get close, and then
Yes.
a stealth roll for Argento.
Yes, flying over. You can take both of yours with advantage.
Yeah.
Because they're not paying attention.
All right, so here we go. So stealth
And guidance
roll.
on the bat.
I gave him guidance too.
From Jay.
All right. Wow. Stealth roll is 16.
Okay.
For Danala to get close.
Okay.
And then Argento. Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 6.
Yeah. All right. Let me check stats.
Stealth is.
It's fine. They look stupid.
6.
Passive perception of 13. 8.
Yay.
8. 12.
Stupid. Unperceptive, though, yeah.
13. Passive perception of 17. That'll be for our bat. Okay.
And then let me add a D4 on this for the guidance.
Yeah.
Oh, 4. So Argento is 19 for stealth.
Beautiful. Thank you. I will take one perception roll then, please, from Argento.
All right. Perception is wisdom. Would it be Argento's perception or mine if I'm looking through their eyes?
Argento's.
Okay. And that's just not advantage, straight roll?
Correct.
Okay. 9.
Okay, perfect.
9.
So you're going to get a little bit.
Now, I guess a question I have. So
I'm going to show
Argento
you
has
some of the map.
So Argento has blind sight, obviously, and that is using their keen hearing. For hearing, I can get advantage on perception checks. Am I allowed to get advantage on that?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Oops. I'll just roll straight roll, and then we'll take the higher. 8. So we'll go with the 9.
Argento.
Okay. So
it's the middle of the day.
He'll see enough to be able to. You'll be able to see enough out of him to get this. Sorry. So let me move a couple of the tokens that are on the GM layer to the token layer. You randomly see through his eyes definitely a bunch of undead walking. She also sees a bunch of people chained up working, mostly humans, a smattering of a few other different races. A couple people are being whipped. A couple people are being flogged. A couple undead, mostly zombies. But every now and then you see a larger creature that you've probably never come across before. They seem to each have like a small little grouping of zombies following behind them. But you also see weird mongrel-like creatures here and there. Most of all the guards that are around are mongrels. A couple of them look, well, I'll show you pictures. Some look like that. Some look like that. Some look, if I can find them. A couple weird ones with like growths on them. They're an odd sort. Scattered about. But you also see... Well, I'll make this guy bigger just so you can see him. These creatures. Giant zombie type things walking here and there. They're the lumbering ones. They don't go too quick.
Where's the giant zombie?
There's one in front of the gate with the two mongrels.
There's there he is.
Here.
Okay.
And there's a couple others like up in the back, but this is the majority. You would still get sounds of people inside the buildings, But every now and then, there's not a lot of guards, but every now and then you see them like walk, go over here, walk back, and then go back. Every now and then the groups of the humanoids move places, are sent over here to do something. They're in the middle of like working daily stuff here. But they always have guards with them, and all the humanoids are shackled together.
Do any of the guards look particularly formidable besides the giant zombie?
Not here, no. Not
Yeah, okay.
outside. They're probably in a building.
Yeah.
Yep.
And with the guards walking around, looking through Argento's eyes, does it look like they're just kind of randomly just kind of moseying around? Or does it look like it's kind of like a set path to go over here and then they turn around and come back and they turn around and go back?
The guards on top of the walls definitely have not really a set pattern. It's just more of I'm walking over here, I'm taking a look around, I'm going over there. Inside is a little bit, they're going everywhere. There's lots of work being done. But the majority, I'll say, you do notice a couple people coming in and out of the big building at the front. Looks to be like some sort of inn or something. And there's lights on the inside and a lot of activity inside.
Copy that.
But
Everything
most of the
that
guards are mongrels. Or the big undead. Yep.
everything that I've seen that's being shown and you said, I will relay that to the party.
Yep.
Let them know, so.
Yep.
We're not going in blind, as they say.
Do we feel it would be smarter to force them out, like we did at the cave?
Yeah. I could
Try and pick
break
them
them
off.
apart.
Did seem to work before.
I say we try.
I mean, I think no
We
matter
won't-
where we attack them, all it takes is one of them yelling and everyone comes
Yes.
running.
Exactly. Do we want someone to attempt to sneak in and release the shackled people? Or should we assume we will be victorious and release them after? I don't know if they would be any help if they were released during.
Yes.
They may simply be a distraction.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because if we release them, they could help, but they could also just start running wildly around, and if magic and arrows are being thrown around, they could get caught in the crossfire.
Yes, I'd rather not have to injure any of the people that live here that are shackled. It's their home.
Yes, they may, however, be injured if they are shackled and cannot weigh.
Yes. Hopefully, as
That
soon
is
as
the question.
they realize this place is being attacked, they might think it's help. Whether or not they're brave enough to help fight us, that's another thing. Too bad.
Can anyone make an illusion? An illusion. Can anyone make one?
Yeah.
No.
A very simple one.
A very simple one would be
Something
enough, but how far away?
Let's see.
Best I can do is create a fog cloud. I don't think that'll help.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
Wouldn't be
thinking
too
something
far.
else.
10 feet
Better.
at the most.
Better.
No, that would be much too far.
Do you have Esmeralda's sheet up? I do not.
I do have Esmeralda's sheet
Okay.
up.
But she's only got her magic.
Yeah.
So we haven't found weapons for her
Okay.
yet.
Yeah, but she has prestidigitation, but that only
Yeah.
as well, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Alright, then we draw them out. That is what
Draw
we
them
think
out.
is the better plan, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Is this the best location to draw them to? Where we are here? Is there anywhere that would be...
Yeah, like, Lumilia looks like natural cover. Because if this becomes a fight, and there's, mongrels on the battlements,
Yes.
they have the vantage point, so she doesn't want to pick a fight with them if they have just, clear line of sight, but it's just snipe everyone.
I could get up there and start my work on them, if that would be preferred. It would leave
If
me
you
somewhat
could,
exposed, but I can easily get up.
Yeah, that could work.
I'm gonna put you guys back on the other map for a second.
Okay.
Just so you get
Assist
a...
with cover.
So, technically, you guys are going to be going up a road. It's kind of out in the middle. So, you're roughly, as soon as you, start getting close, it's possible you will be seen, just to let you know.
Yeah, I'm, of course, assuming that my stealth will be high enough if we are trying to get me on top to
Correct.
work on them, if that's what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, we could create our own cover. I should look to Alissia. Tiny Hut could give us some cover from the battlements.
Yeah.
And they'll be forced to come out if they want to attack, perhaps. If there's no, if there's no natural cover here, if it's just an open road where there's nothing really to hide, no trees, no nothing, then she's strongly advocating for that. We can make her own cover.
The only problem with that is I'm out of the fight. Completely.
Yes, you cannot leave, correct?
I cannot leave the hut.
Nope.
You would be stuck in that, sure.
And your magic wouldn't go through it.
I mean, we could go in there and we could...
They're talking
Gotta
about
do
for
better.
cover, though, yeah. Duck
Yeah.
in and out.
Yes.
I mean, that's just an idea. I'd rather not be exposed if we're going to draw them out.
Is exposure more to avoid than she would be helpful in the fight? That is what we are weighing, yes. If she cannot join the fight, then that would be her only goal there.
Okay.
Also, she's our crit stopper, right?
Yes.
So we don't want to fight too far from her.
Yeah.
Just in case he's...
Yeah.
Just in case he's...
Yeah.
So, what are we doing?
I've got absolutely nothing that would help with any cover or protection.
Well, is there, from the map, it doesn't look like it, right? There's any sort of cover between us and those who...
No, it... Rocks, that'd be about it.
Enough to get some cover? Not full cover, obviously, but, enough. Or just, small rocks.
You have, molders or...
It'd probably be a bit, yes.
Cantrip. No, okay.
But they do have height advantage on you. That's the only
Yeah,
downside.
exactly.
I suppose maybe you do You said, Danala, that you could create a fog cloud?
Yes. I can create a fog cloud.
Can you choose that to be above you? Opposed to, with you? Or is it...
That's what you're seeing and going up to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay, so it's all
So I
around
can-
then, right?
Yeah, so I can put the point up in the air, so it could be technically 40 feet tall.
We could just use that for cover from above.
It might be enough, yes.
Make them come down to our level?
Mhm.
Actually, you know
Yeah.
what? If I if I cast it at second level, I get to increase the radius by another 20 feet. So it would be in a 40-foot radius sphere. So it'd be an 80-foot diameter.
That might be the play. Let's be honest.
That might be the plan.
Put it above us.
I mean, I wouldn't.
obviously,
Like an
they'd
angle.
know
I wouldn't
someone
recommend
was
it
here, but we
being-
want them to.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend putting it too high up, like the center point, because otherwise, with it being a sphere, the bottom of it will just be sitting on the ground, and anyone on the ground will see us.
Yeah. Well, we want them on the
But-
ground to see us.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you can go 40 feet up, really.
Oh, I
If
see
you
what you're
do the
saying.
second level.
We're just trying to
I can't
figure
see
how to
through the
get...
fog. I can't help.
Exactly. We need to be able to see through it, but the top of the parapets cannot.
How high is the wall again?
20.
20 feet? Yeah.
20 feet? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even as a level 1, if I cast
Yeah.
it on the ground, it'll be 20 feet up. So, I mean, we could, like, run in and out of the fog cloud. Like, step out, shoot, step in. Just make sure you're coming out from different spots.
Literally what Lumilia was picturing.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have fog cloud, or is it just?
I have darkness, but again, it leaves you, if you're caught out there, or something comes through and it is to the crit, there's nothing I can do about it because I
Yeah,
can't see.
That's the problem.
Because I also have fog clouds. What I do?
Yeah. I mean, I also have darkness, and I do have silvery barbs, but I, again, have to see people as well. So, I mean, I do have blind sight, but that just means I have to be within 10 feet of whoever just got critted on.
Maybe we spend the day, watch for your cart or something, see if anything comes. If not, we can go at night, use the darkness, scale the wall. I can make us silent, and we can kill anything that gets in the way, and then we're inside, at least without alerting the entire town.
That's a good idea because I can give everybody dark vision. So if
Does
we're
anybody-
Oh,
in
yeah.
cover of night,
Does anybody not have dark vision?
Me?
You two? You
so
three?
Yeah.
I can
Okay,
give
so
those
half
that
and half.
need it dark vision for an hour.
I can
Yeah.
enhance the stealth as well.
Yeah.
Plus, her dark vision allows us to see 300
so
feet.
300 feet, yeah. How many people can you give
Yeah.
that to?
5, and it lasts for an hour.
And
So if we did
there
it under the cover of night,
are 6 of us. Well, you already have it, though. So you could give
Yeah.
it to everyone
Yeah.
without it costing any more, right? So everyone would
No.
get 300
Yeah.
feet of dark vision?
Well, all the players, but like, you know, obviously
Yeah.
Esmeralda and fucking Purrcival wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
I got 60 feet for Purrcival, but that's my goggles of night.
Esmeralda does not have
No.
dark vision.
Sure does not. Not in her human form.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so we might want to give that one of the 300 feet then to
To
Esmeralda, unless
yeah.
she's gonna.
Yeah.
Unless
You can see.
I'm assuming in her werewolf form she has dark vision. Then.
She can't.
It's not
turn into
a
werewolf
full
right now.
moon.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the people
She
with
can't do it at
blind
will.
sight. Who has blind sight?
Lumilia is one of them.
So maybe we
Maybe
don't
Lumilia.
give
Oh,
the
sorry,
300
what's
feet to Lumilia.
Yeah, she's got 100.
Because she's got the backup already.
And blindside.
20.
Yeah.
Give it to Esmeralda. And
Wait,
the rest
you said-
of us.
So, Lumilia, did you say you have 120 feet of dark vision and 10 feet of blind sight?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Drow
I
get
just wanted to make
120
sure.
feet, yeah.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, that would be, yeah, so instead of Lumilia getting the 300 feet, give that to Esmeralda
Yeah.
so she can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Do we by chance have any extra weapons anywhere? Because I think Brandon said Esmeralda has no weapons, so unless she's just going to be slapping people.
You have
we
a
might
party
wanna give her a
inventory.
Oh, yeah.
We have a longbow, I've got a dagger,
Yeah, the tag as well.
we have a grappling hook.
Which will
She can't
super
use the
handy
trident.
soon.
Yeah, the trident's
Yeah.
strength based, and she can't use it.
Honestly,
Ah!
maybe she's gonna give her a dagger.
Actually,
It is versatile.
she's got. I mean, she's better at dex, but
Yeah.
If actually, I'm just looking at my inventory, she could use my hand crossbow.
Yeah, I was gonna give him my.
So-
is that
crossbow.
better than a longbow?
Yeah, the longbow I think is 1d8 plus dex, and the
Yeah.
hand crossbow is 1d6. The longbow also
So
is
the
like
longbow would be
120
better.
feet.
Yep.
Yeah. So the longbow would be better.
I can give her my longbow. I'm not using it.
Okay. Yeah, that would.
Oh,
Yeah, because then that can keep her back farther, and with 300 feet of dark
Sure.
vision, she can easily hit the 120,
Yeah,
Yeah,
she can snipe.
yeah.
whatever range.
I also just
Yeah.
remembered. Right, one of you picked up the longbow. Right, wouldn't give it to Purrcival. Right, thank you.
Oh, yeah, Lumilia.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was
we're
that
really
special
into it.
longbow.
Yes.
I just have a regular one. Yeah.
I was gonna say someone could take the repeating shot musket if he had that, but it's like, nope, he's keeping it.
Yeah.
It's who he is.
Okay, so we wait until dark, and then we pick them off.
Yes.
Is the plan? Slow and steady stealth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we could. I would say at that point, yeah, wait and yeah, try to just focus fire on one and just be like, blah, and just like kill them down quickly, so that way they don't get a chance to scream.
Yeah, we can't assume they don't also have dark vision, but if we're
Yeah.
quick enough, they may not be able to raise an.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's a magical darkness, it doesn't matter if they have dark vision.
If you do magical darkness, we can't see through.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
I mean,
the
I mean,
300 feet saw through it. My mistake.
No, that's just regular dark vision she can share.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would be laughing. This is like a cloud of darkness just walking with us.
Yeah, literally.
I'll just stand in there and be like, haha, you guys can't see shit.
Yeah. We'll just laugh scarily from outside until.
That's
Yeah.
that's for
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could do the same thing with the fog cloud. Like if we hop the gate, or not the gate, the wall, like the trees that are over here on like the southwest side, like we could fog cloud that area and then just like step out, shoot a bunch of things and hop back in. And it's like, they'll see there's a fog cloud there, but it'll be at night.
Well, I
so it'll
think-
be,
There's a lot of fog.
We still want the fog cloud above so that like they can't snipe us from the wall, right? You want to force them through the gate?
I thought we were
Well, if
climbing
we're
the wall.
waiting for nighttime, we're going in, right? Not waiting for them to come out now.
Yeah, we can just go around and climb the wall and snipe them.
yeah, we could just go around, climb the wall.
We have a rope. We can.
We have a grappling hook as well.
We have a
so-
rope and a grappling hook. Like I can just walk up the wall, the rope, and tie it off.
tied on.
I can just hop to the top of it and just tie off a rope.
I thought somebody said something about standing out front and sniping them all off one by one. But
If we were
if
doing
I
it in the
misunderstood
day.
that and we're going around the wall
Your
doing it, that's
your
fine.
suggestion is better. Yeah, we're doing ninja style.
Yeah,
Right.
ninja style. I think it's better.
Okay. Cool.
cover of night.
Okay.
We'll be able to see what they do with the prisoners as well, if they'll be out of sight if they're sleeping. If they're out of the way.
I mean, as night falls, I can have Argento just keep flying around the area to see where the prisoners go and everything. If they all go to the same building, and that's the prisoner building kind of thing.
Barracks or something.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, main plan is to go in at night.
Yeah.
Snipe off the guards and climb over.
Yeah.
Okay. How far after dark? What time were you guys thinking?
What exact minute does the sun go down in this area?
It doesn't. There is no sun.
Yeah. it's
Barovia.
always down.
When is the darkest? I think it's the
Just
When
as soon
does
as
it
it's
get-
dark enough, yeah.
So, darkness is going to be probably close to about 8 p.m. Right now, I'm going to say it's noon.
Yeah.
All right, so if it gets dark at 8, maybe 8:07 would be a good time to
Okay.
go. I would think.
Okay.
Give or take 45 seconds at that point. We'll have to synchronize watches, though.
Okay.
What's a
So,
watch?
are you hiding inside of a tiny hut for the remainder of the day then?
I think that might be the best spot. Like far away.
I mean, yeah, I would say based on the other map, I think it showed that there was like a forest
Yeah, I'll move
surrounding
you
this.
over Yeah.
Under
Yeah,
the
so I would
trees,
say we would hide in the trees, probably like
Back over here, then?
here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you tell me,
Just
you
so we're-
ping where you want to be.
Well, we want to be close enough that we can see any shift changes or anything, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Watch the
Yeah,
road.
so I-
Yeah.
Maybe
So I would
So
say right
probably-
here.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, right on the edge of the woods because we can camouflage
can see.
yeah.
Yeah.
And keep an eye on there.
Okay. So, technically, I'm going to say you're probably about 100 feet towards where the road comes in then. Maybe 120 so you can see things coming through and things
Yeah,
coming
I
down.
think that's
Okay.
good.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I would love stealth rolls to get to where you currently are going to stay then, please.
Okay.
And I'll do some
Can I-
perception rolls from my guards.
Can I cast Pass Without the Trace?
Yeah.
Absolutely,
so.
you can.
Love
Good
it.
idea.
Just in case, because
Passes.
Alissia does go clinkety clanky.
18.
Lumilia will go out the harp and play a melody of the hunt and skullduggery. So give you advantage on stealth. So it'll be straight roll.
In guidance as well, you can add another 4 if you're concerned.
She is concerned. She is pretty loud.
He is concerned.
Alright. Esme got a 21, I got a 29.
21, 29.
And Bardic Inspiration on top of it.
Actually, I have
Dude,
I'm
a
at 31.
29.
Danala has 36.
D6. So she should be like we practiced. Slowly does it. It's
Okay.
then a plus 10 because you got past without a trace.
So, plus 6,
Could
plus,
have been
plus
worse.
6.
Could have been a 1. It's not.
So, it's a 27.
18
Alright, so
is
So
Good
it's
for you.
looking, it's looking about our average is high 20s. My average was a 19,
Ooh.
and that was with a nat 20 for me. So, but I had a couple
Oh,
of low
wow.
ones.
27 with me. That's right.
Okay, so no nat ones. That's the important part, right?
Nope.
Okay. Then you all seem to hunker down without anyone noticing.
Good call. Pass without a trace.
Yes. So, as you all hunker down into a lovely tiny hut with everybody here. Who's keeping watch? All of you? Or who's mainly looking? I'm okay with everyone
looking.
says everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lumilia will
Yeah.
Okay.
keep an eye out.
Esme
Okay.
is for sure. She has stakes in this.
Okay. Then I want one of you to roll a luck roll with advantage to see if anything comes near you for the day.
Go for it, Raz. You roll better than I do.
You don't want an 18, 19, or 20.
So
Maybe I
we
should
want
roll
to
then.
low.
Correct.
Actually,
So 2d20, and you don't want an 18, a 19, or a 20 with any of them.
Oh no, you got advantage. Oh no.
am I
Yep.
rolling? I'll do it. Okay. Hold on. Let me pick the dice that hate me the most. All right.
Yep. Choose them. Alright.
Okay. 16.
No.
16.
16 was the higher one. It's 16 and a 7.
16.
Hey.
Okay.
You want to low roll? The Saints, the person.
I'm your guy.
Yep. Because you did so well for your hiding, that's why I didn't keep it out of 15. I brought it back up. So, what do you guys want to do? You have 8 hours. You're all in a room. Feel free to RP if there's anything you guys want to go over.
I think
We'll
Is
just
there
fiddle
anything
their
you want?
thumbs for 20 minutes.
yeah. Just clear up the
Whoops.
strategy and just remain vigilant.
Like to kind of look for what might be the most ideal spot on the wall to try and get up and over, where we're like
Okay.
further away from the sounds of people shouting, or where there seems to be like a longer gap between people walking at times.
Okay. Is anyone leaving to go scout? Especially Argento.
Yeah, I'd be
When it
having
gets darker.
Argento. Yeah, I'd have Argento start trying to stay stealthily in the trees, but also kind of fly up. Not to be like out and about all the time, but just like
Yeah.
to look around to see if there's anything that's like, between us and that wall, or that's coming from the road behind us that we just came from, just to see, just to give us a warning if something is coming
Okay.
this way.
And
That's
I'll take
out in the open.
a stealth roll with advantage and a perception roll with advantage.
For Argenti. Okay, stealth roll. Stealth roll with advantage. 16.
Okay.
And then perception is what? That's wisdom, right? Wisdom with advantage. Regular 20 for
6.
perception.
All my rolls at disadvantage were under a 5.
Nice.
Okay. A lot of these creatures have 120 feet of dark vision, but they're not really paying
wow.
Yeah, I
attention
figured
for...
they
Yeah, a
would.
lot of these guys are... There's a few that don't have any, so... And where they currently
Argento-
are, you are lucky.
Argento's perception roll was double 19s with a +1 for a regular
Okay.
20. She
So-
is on it.
Looking through Argento's eyes, she does quite a few flybys, taking a look, going in close, because she's a bat. She's not the only other bat around here. There seems to be quite a lot, but thankfully you're controlling her and she doesn't have that fun urge to go say hi. Throughout probably a good 20 minutes to a half hour, you realize there's 2 places you could probably get to. One of them puts you as far away as the gate as you can get. If you can stealth way back here towards the pool area. The forest around here, there's no gate. The gate kind of ends right at the forest, and you have a bunch of trees to get through, and there's no gate on that side. Also up near the Abbey, there's also just trees and no gate. So you could technically try and sneak in through there and ignore the walls. However,
So that's not like a 300-foot cliff?
you could still go around. You'd have to get close, but yes. He's flying, so that's what he can see. You'd still have to scale and get close and go up, but yes. There's 2 places that don't have a gate. Your other option is to go all the way around and then up back in through here and come back this way. But you're going through a lot of terrain and you'd still have to climb up a slight slope. So if you can get close, you can go around. Other than that, at nighttime, Argento is seeing a lot of spirits walking around. A lot of ghosts. A lot of them are coming in and out of the abbey and just wandering around. It seems that most of the people here, though, are inside at night. Even the mongrel folk, it looks like there's a few more that are inside the buildings. There is a steady patrol on the gate all night long. And eventually all the zombies that are placed around just stop moving and stand still and wait till they're told what to do. But right after dark, you all hear the gate open and a carriage come out and start coming down the trail. Very nice, intricate. Not to you guys, no, not at all.
Okay.
It is not a Vistani carriage. This one is ornate. Looks like something you would see probably in Neverwinter where you guys just were. The carriages that were dropping people off for the masquerade ball. This one has that same elegance
Someone
to
important.
it. Yes.
So, Lumilia will lean out to fly because she bets that weirdo Strahd or someone in his high circle.
And there's one of those big zombie-like creatures in the seats driving it.
Hopefully it is whatever court-appointed leader is usually here.
I'll make this easier.
And if someone would like to roll me a d4 to see who's inside, please. I have 4 important people here. I wrote their names down to see which one we get. You rolled a 4?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Just in case you guys feel like doing anything, I will put that token on our other map here.
Do they have to pass us?
No, they're on the road.
On the road?
Well, technically,
right.
they're going to be on the
We're
road.
off the road, right?
Yeah, so technically, let me come back over you guys. Technically, they're... Let me just bring out... Bring out a carriage token. So they're going to be like coming down here. So by the time they come near you, they're going to be around here. And then when they eventually get down to here, they're going to be going, you would assume, this way. Because there's nothing else the other way. They're not going quick, though. And there is like a torch on the inside where the curtains are.
I think Lumilia waits till it gets closer, and she'll try and use that superior dark vision here she has put it to good use to try and like make out details of it. I mean, yeah, you said it was like an important character,
Yeah.
like insignias or anything that might be relevant for later.
Okay, so 120 feet dark vision. Well,
And if it's too far, then that's fine.
let's just move you over to this map.
Cool.
So you guys are technically like back over here off the map as this carriage comes through. So at the reins, you see another one of these massive zombie-like creatures that have not really a lot of... It does have armor on. Looks to be like studded leather, but they do have like a massive longbow and a greatsword. But you'd be able to tell that is definitely something dead.
So is it just? It's just wearing unmarked armor. Is that right? Is it just studded leather? No
It's
insignia,
studded leather. Nope.
nothing else.
No, it looks like it's been used quite a while. Yeah,
Okay.
nothing fancy
And
about it.
you said it was lit from within, right? Could you try and make out a
Yes.
silhouette, even if that's pretty difficult?
I will take a perception roll with disadvantage then, please.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Can Esme, or actually if it's dark, can I try and make one out? Because I do know what at least the mayor looked like.
Sure.
Just in case it's maybe him.
Actually,
I'll
that's-
do it with
Maybe
disadvantage.
she'll help
Sure.
you because you
Okay,
know what
I'll
you're
do a
looking
straight
for.
roll then.
But yeah,
Well,
Alissia will guide you if you need
Is
it.
it perception?
what about the
Yeah.
horses? Are they dead too?
Very good.
I'll take perception roll from you, please.
19. Very good, but worse.
Also 19.
So nat 1.
Oh no.
19's enough to be able to tell that there's two figures inside. And you also would hear the sound of like a chain being shut.
Okay.
Without getting closer, it's hard to tell exactly who they are.
And this is
Really?
at like noon still, or is it?
No, this was
Later?
right when it got dark.
This is the
Yeah,
mark. Yeah.
Oh, this is like right after 8.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'll just say this to the others. It seems like there's a prisoner potentially inside. There are 2 people that I can kind of see, and chain could maybe attack the caravan and draw guards out. It is dark now. That is a route we wanted to take. It might be saving. They're being removed from the premises.
If anyone wanted to stealth and try and get closer look, you can do that too.
Well, you said we're, what, about 100 feet off the road?
Yeah, 100, 120.
Ruka's ready to step out of the dome and
Amelia would
throw
want to
some
look at
spears.
Calliope. Sorry. She will turn to Calliope and see if she has the intent to go out. And if she does, she will bolster your stealth if you wish to get pretty close.
I could take a look.
Yeah. Again, she
I may
Plays a-
recognize someone.
plays a little hunting tune that it makes you feel bold and undetected, like a hunter in the dark, like a huntress in the dark. So yeah, you can take advantage from enhanced ability.
I will. I will make a
Oh,
stealth
that's-
check, Brandon.
Yep, I'll add some more squares.
And I'm gonna assume someone got it. Yes. Yay.
Purrcival gives you a little bit of a tap too.
Yeah, either that. Yeah, it's
Okay.
going to be a little
Okay.
more personal.
That's
Both of
pretty
them.
good.
Okay.
That's pretty good. I'll take the 27 stealth.
27 stealth.
Yeah.
Okay. How close are you getting?
I'm trying to get a look at who's inside, so I'm not trying to like stop the caravan or like get
Okay.
like underneath it or on top of it or something.
Correct.
I've only got 60 feet of dark vision at the moment, so
Okay.
maximum 60 feet away, but if I need to get closer to see if I can see who's inside.
Okay. As you stealth your way up, as this carriage is going by, it's not going quick, because it is a windy road. You definitely see like a purplish bluish glow coming from the driver.
Okay.
And as soon as you hit the 60 feet, you just hear and see his neck snap, and he pulls the reins dead stop. I rolled a nat 20 for his perception, I am sorry.
His perception is higher than a 27?
I rolled a nat 20 for a 23, so he only has 60 feet dark vision, but he heard something.
So he hasn't seen it. Yeah,
Nope.
Balancing it out, I suppose.
I'm balancing it out. Correct. But
well, if they've stopped, can I
You
see?
definitely-
Is anyone peeking out to what
Yes,
stopped or anything?
that-
Okay.
all of you, I'm assuming, have enough to see because this thing is lit on the inside. We'll do the combat next session because it's 10 to 10.
Yeah.
But you all see, I'll put the picture in Discord for you. You definitely see a chained burgomaster, who you know. Let's see if I can get you a picture of him. He's here somewhere. Maybe. Actually, I don't know if there is a picture of him. I think it's just a stat sheet. Yeah, it's just a stat sheet for him. But you do see the burgomaster who is tied up, chained, has chains to his hands, his legs, and his a neck around him. But you also see this lady here. Lumilia and Alissia. We're going to pull back from here.
Ha, ha. Uh-oh. Not another hot
And-
drow.
And another one.
And as you peer into the darkness, especially with your enhanced dark vision, you see a full-blood Cleric of Lull inside this carriage. Can you please tell me, I want a little backstory and history from you. When did you two meet? How did you two meet?
Alissia, you see it first because you got to put your dark vision as superior. You see Strahd. There's flashback.
So, Alissia was born in Drow society. She was the daughter of a Drow matriarch of one of the great houses.
Comments of our hands on, yeah.
Yeah. And she never quite fit in. She was a high priestess, as daughters of matrons usually are, but it never really added up for her. So, on one of the usual raiding parties to the surface, she slipped away. And wandered the surface for a little bit until she came across Lumilia.
Who, in contrast, is everything that was the opposite to Alissia back then. She was a devotee of Elistre. She was a Dark Sun Knight. She was those who oppose Lolth's will everywhere they go, and also seek to redeem Drow that seek a better life from Lolth's grip. And I think not soon after, perhaps after you surfaced, she came across you. and she reached out to see if you needed help, because it's maybe another drow that's seeking to escape, and her recognizing, because she didn't hide who she was. She had a insignia of an illustrator, dancing naked drow symbol around her neck, and they fought, and Lumilia came out on top, mostly because, partly, I guess, with her training, and also the fact that having forsaken Lolth, I would say that Alissia was weakened, right? She just had her combat training, those instincts. But she didn't kill her. She realized who she was. She realized that she was, from Mentor Baranzan, and that she was trained in those ways. But instead of striking her down, she didn't hear Illustrate's voice. It's more like it was almost like a song and like a tune in the wind, kind of like a stay her hand. And she did. And she reached out, instead of striking her down, she reached out a hand to help her up. And that's pretty much where Alicia's journey begun, trying to tread a better path. I mean, she's still getting used to it, I assume, but that's how they met, and then I think after that they traveled a little bit together. She took her to her enclave, introduced her to them, and introduced her to the way of Illustrate. And I think at that point she left, and then eventually they managed to cross paths again. That was before Neverwinter, on assignment. They were brought back together. But yeah, that was pretty much how they met. They met as mortal enemies, and now they're getting close to friends. They're still kind of very close acquaintances, because Alicia's still trying to get over the indoctrination, basically.
Yes.
Just that moment. But yeah, that's basically it.
So what are both of your thoughts on Lolth?
Bitch.
That bitch.
Yeah. Spider bitch.
Spider bitch. Can I please have a... Let's go either religion or history? Alissia, you can do this roll with advantage.
Please.
Because Lumilia, you're not from where she is.
No, she is not. It's not bad. 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm. 25 religion.
25 religion.
Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent. Even though you're young, because where you were born and where you lived and where you grew up, especially under the law of Lolth, in your time, you've probably seen a few like her walking around, usually with a drider or two. This one, because you hit a 25, you know her as Anika Volturn, also known as one of Lolth's executioners. She uses a scourge as a weapon. You also know her to be the exact same thing as you. Same domain. We'll go with that. Yes. So if you can see her, she can see you, dear. And you just all hear a, well, well, well. Dimitri, come outside and say hi to some guests, shall we? And as the carriage door opens, you see a very... He's not looking healthy anymore, where he used to be a fat human. He's fairly gaunt. He's naked. He's covered in lashes from being whipped and tortured for quite a while. He's on about a 20-foot chain. He comes out first, and then she comes out with a massive scourge in her hand that trails about 15 feet behind her. It's pretty much a whip with about 10 to 12 different lashes on it. They're all barbed. They're all spiked.
Like a nine-tails, but worse.
Yeah. And she just looks at the driver and goes, "We seem to have some heretics here to burn. Shall we? In next session, we'll have fun fighting the defiled archivist." Anika's turn.
Defiled? Hey.
One of the Crimson Clerked. That's
Lumilia
who you
says
rolled
no
today.
word.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lumilia says no words, just reaches for the bow.
Yeah.
And raises it.
I was hoping it was Crimson that was getting out of town.
Which is honestly your best bet right now.
It really is, yeah.
It is.
100%.
Yep. She's the one in charge of the main town.
This literally is
So
our best case scenario.
this is your best case scenario.
It's a
So
good one. Because imagine we
you're-
attacked, you would have had all those undead.
yeah,
Yeah.
your other
And
option
get away from
was other prisoners in transit.
Mhm.
But they were going to be with Boss Augustus, which I think you got the best of the barrel. He hits hard. She's not terrible. The other one was going to be one of the abbot's creations, which would not have gone well for you. And the other is just a bunch of other whites just going somewhere else. So we have her and a white to play with, because that's what the creatures are,
I
is a
think we
white.
can handle that, yeah.
It's not terrible. CR 3 and an 8.
I like it.
So,
Let's
I like it. We can do that.
yeah.
Cleric versus
Cool.
cleric violence.
Yep,
Yeah.
pretty much.
It's Drow. It's Drow. Ready to be Drow
It's a
violence.
Grave Domain cleric versus another Grave Domain cleric with some other shit. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
See which flavor wins.
pretty much. Nice job, guys.
Alright. Good game, guys. We will see you
Good
next
game.
time for that fight.
Mm-hmm.